What the flip, bro? What the flip? Oh boy. Sabbat is just not gonna work today. What's going on? I don't know where all this energy came from, but I just got home from the gym. It's currently 8:42 p.m. Saturday night, and I don't know where this energy came from. Though I will try to not be too rowdy because unfortunately people are trying to sleep in the house, and I want to be mindful of that. So if it sounds like I'm whispering, that's probably why. I have some little news about this, what we're about to read. According to some of you, I stopped at the worst time possible because I was actually right about to finish the common route, and I was like, man, that really does suck. If I had known, I would have finished it. Like, why would I leave it like this? This is stupid. And I hate that it's over, like probably in like 5 minutes. But that means we're gonna start our first route. I'm honestly bamboozled that the common route is already over. It felt so freaking short, but then I think it is now the 15th. Are you serious? It's the 15th episode, I believe, which is this one being 15, and we're barely finishing it. So maybe it's not such a short common route after all, but for some reason it felt so short. But then I think, and I'm like, well, it's because I've been consistent AF. What other reason could there be? What other reason could there be for us to why it felt like it went like this? Well, it's because I've been consistent. But the other visual novels, not as consistent like I've been with this one so far. Something tells me this game is just gonna fly the way that I'm going. But anyway, let's get started. So we're starting Touko route today, most likely. We woke up on the stage urged by Touko Senpai's announcement. At once, all eyes focus on us. As I become the focus of everyone's attention, I'm confronted by a wide variety of emotions. They all coalesce into a single jumbled mass of emotion, overwhelming my senses. Bitterness and sourness, fill my mouth. Needles prick me all over. A cold chill runs down my spine. Lost count of the sensations assailing me. My mind has turned into a mess. I feel sick. I shouldn't have agreed to this after all. There's no way I can play feeling like this. Or so I thought, but strangely enough, the painful sensations subside little by little. Everyone's attention has shifted to our star vocalist, Ayachi-san, who has taken her position at center stage. But I'm sure what's helping just as much is the presence of my friends beside me. And amid the audience, I can feel that there are students rooting for us. Oh, of course, negative emotions aren't the only ones that can affect me. It seems obvious in retrospect, but I've always avoided the limelight, so this is an entirely new sensation to me. Just said that a few of you had told me that I stopped at the worst part. Some of you, or a few of you, have also told me how to start Touko's route, so I wanted to properly thank you guys. I know you guys are watching. Thank you for freaking telling me how to do this. I'm probably going to need help with the rest, but honestly, I think I'm going to just search it up. I don't want to like burn on y'all too much or have y'all writing all that stuff just to help me get to a route. I could totally search it up. But seriously, I really appreciate it. Thank you. That seems obvious in retrospect, but I've always avoided the limelight, so this is an entirely new sensation to me. And it's not bad, actually. With these positive emotions as my support, I can confront all the different gazes focused on us head on.
こんばんは。今日のハロウィンパーティー楽しんでもらえてますか？予想よりも多くの人に集まってもらえて、準備してきたものとしては嬉しい限りです。この後コスプレコンテストの発表もありますから、皆さん投票をよろしくお願いします。
A part of me wants to see her have a fit or somebody just choking up so bad. I feel like that would be so funny. Is it wrong that I feel this way? No, I don't think so.
すみません、長々と話をしてしまって、こんなに喋るつもりじゃなかったんですが、ダメですね。緊張してしまって。見てわかると思いますが、バンドユニット名ってあるんでしょうか？決めてないんですか？すみません、決めてないそうです。
The audience breaks out in laughter at Ayachi-san's nervous but wholehearted speech. Those of us on stage take comfort in the softened atmosphere and relax as well. What the freak? Looks like Ayuchi-san is doing just fine on the mic. Now I just like to get this done and over with.
とにかくですね、今日を盛り上げるために一生懸命練習をしてきたので、と言っても私は急遽歌うことになった代役なんですが、よかったら聞いてください。そして盛り上がってくれると嬉しいです。
As soon as Ayuchi-san finished talking, our song blasts through the gym. The song goes by in a haze. I can only give it my all, playing as hard as I can. In the grand scheme of things, I may not have learned a lot or invested much of an effort, but I know I'll regret it if I don't show everyone the fruits of my practice. This is the only song I know how to play, and by this point, my hands can play it by themselves. Everything is going like our rehearsals. Actually, no, it's going even better, and it's not just my imagination. The very act of playing the guitar just feels good. A large part of that is because of how well I'm playing, but maybe a bigger part of that is due to the vocals. Ayuchi-san's singing is clear and beautiful. We are nowhere near professionals at this, but even still, we sweep up the gym in fervent excitement. The excitement is contagious, spreading thus even on the stage. In this state of euphoria, I no longer care how anyone looks at me. Y'all are really not gonna let us hear that? What they practiced? That kinda sucks. But also, what did I expect, right? Wow! I kind of wanted to hear it. But why would they go out of the way to do that, right? But still, I wanted to hear that. You know, that's kind of disappointing because of all this build-up and stuff and all the pressure, all the practice, just to not even hear what the freak they practiced. That's whack. That's kind of whack. We did it, somehow. I guess you can say our performance was a success. It's not like we didn't make any mistakes, but that didn't lessen the audience's excitement. Ayuchi-san singing, Kariya's guitar playing, Kaido's drumming were all great. What sucked most was my playing, of course. I'm left a little frustrated, but not by how the band performed overall. Playing on stage was pretty fun. I was on stage facing a crowd, undaunted by everyone staring at me. My excitement and nervousness overrode all other feelings. That's the first time I've ever felt that way. And to think this is all thanks to meeting Ayuchi-san and joining the OC. It's thanks to that I found the will to change myself. Is this scene supposed to not have any music or anything? It feels a little unsettling, not having any sound. It usually has sound. And you know what? Change isn't all that bad. Alright, let's keep it up in the Coat Club. Yay. And just like that, it literally was 5 minutes, forever alone. Get the bad end? That's a bad end? What? Bruh, that's kind of stupid. Look, I know it's just a common route, but like I can't help and feel like that's kind of dumb. And then calling it a bad end too. Like, why is it a bad end? I remember in Senran Banka when we did the common route end, it didn't have like bad end. It just ended up with him hanging out with his boy Rentaro, and they hung out and stuff, and you know, that's all. But like, why the bad end? And then no sound, and then no feedback on what everyone said. It just feels like they were like, oh, we're just gonna do this quickly. Yeah, give the freaking common route or whatever, and who cares? What matters is the roots. And well, yes, in part that is true, but like still, just leave it like that. That's kind of whack. But anyways, straight to Touko route. Let's not waste any time. I'm gonna load here because I believe, there we go. And as you can see here, I believe one of the choices, which is the fourth one that I chose originally, is purple. Or am I tripping? Yeah, it's definitely not purple. Forget that. We're supposed to choose Dogaku Senpai. Obviously Dogaku Senpai. Was that the answer you were not hoping for? Why are you so disappointed? What are you glaring at me for? Perv? Excuse me? Hold on, don't just assume that. The sexiness, for sure. I'm not. That's just one good aspect out of many. Her custom looks great all around. Desperate. What the freak? There's a skip mode. Skip mode. Jump to the next choice. Oh, great. I'm gonna do that. eventually. Obviously, this is new dialogue, so not yet. Crap, I guess I let my real thoughts slip out there. I mean, sure. Surely you think her costume looks good too, don't you?
そりゃ確かに似合ってると思うし優勝するかもと思うけどなんだかなまあいいんだけど
Yeah, what about you?
私は誰に入れようかな
I wonder who I should vote for. Well, we don't know who else will participate. Blah blah blah, this doesn't matter anymore. But you know what I will do? Nothing. I'm gonna just jump to the next choice. Ah, it's finally over. Oh, this is after the freaking thing?
お疲れ様です
See what I mean? Like, they couldn't even have done this in the comment. I mean, I get whatever. Same to you. Thank you so much for filling in on such a short notice. So this is new. Okay, I guess we're in the Touko route. I think.
いえ力になれたならよかったです
I'm sure we'll find out very soon.
助かったよありがとう本当にごめんね私が風邪なんかひいて喉を痛めてなければ
It's okay, Wakana.
気にしないでくださいいい経験をさせてもらいましたから
綾地さんすごいねいい声してるよ
Which we didn't get to hear, but alright.
ありがとうございます
魅力的な声だったどう俺と一緒にメジャーを目指してみない？綾地さんがいればいけると思うんだけど
ごめんなさいこういう派手なことは苦手で
まあそうだろうねちょっともったいない本当にいい声なのに
あまり言わないでください本当に恥ずかしかったんですから
I'm just glad we were able to liven up the party. I mean, I messed up an awful lot. So I don't know if you can call our performance a success or not. But I'm a total beginner who didn't even have 2 weeks of practice. What more could you ask from me? We fired up the audience pretty well, so I'm happy.
星名もありがとうね終わってみてやってよかったと思ってるよ
Yeah, it was a good experience for me too.
修二はこれからもベースを続けたりは
Nah, I can't take any more of this. My left hand is killing me and I haven't had a decent night's sleep in forever. Besides, playing tonight taught me that I don't really have a talent for this.
センス云々を言うにはまだまだ練習が足りないと思うけどな頑張ればそれなりにいけるんじゃね
You know, for a sec, I thought he was actually gonna stick with it. He seemed to, based off of what Ayachi had commented about him doing it, he seemed to be enjoying it, so I thought he was gonna keep doing it. Interesting. Thanks, but I think I've had my fill. I'll return to the club instead.
そっか
I'm gonna go grab something to drink. It's not like playing the bass wasn't fun, but I've already achieved my goal. Either way, I'd rather bask in satisfaction a little longer instead of worrying about the future. Water, please.
はいどうぞお疲れ様
Oh, Tagakushi-senpai. Have you been working here the whole time?
お菓子と飲み物の配布をやってるよ
Someone say cookies? Oh, good work.
お疲れ様といえばさっきはすごかったね本当にいやーかっこよかったよ
Just glazing. Do you guys remember, like, I think it was like 3 or 4 episodes ago when I was joking about how we would steal this girl from who is now the president, you know, I keep forgetting her name. You guys know who I'm talking about. We're about to steal her girl. I wonder how she's gonna react to this. You were watching?
そりゃあね演奏が始まったらみんな舞台に見入ってたから仕事をしなくても平気なぐらいだったの
Dude, she totally wants you. Follow her home.
だからこの会場にいた人は全員見てたんじゃないかな
Oh, well then, that's a little embarrassing to hear. I was pretty sloppy up there.
そうなの全然気づかなかったよそんなの本人が気にするほど周りは気にしてないものだよ
That's kind of sad in its own way. I put a whole lot of effort into practice.
ごめんそんな意味じゃないから
I saw no problem with what you said.
あんまり細かいことは気にせずちゃんと盛り上がったことを誇ればいいと思うんだけどな星名くん本当にかっこよかったよ
Glaze. Good God, I'm about to look like a Krispy Kreme donut with all that glaze. You need to chill. You think? But like, I made more than a few mistakes. I just covered them up well. It was pretty obvious I didn't have enough practice, and the bassist keeps the beat, which means everyone else. What could I do? I know it's just flattery, but this is the first time a girl has ever called me cool. Of course I'm embarrassed. And this is Touko senpai we're talking about here.
でも本当に良かったよ。舞台が成功して。ミスはしちゃったのかもしれないけど、あれは成功と言っていいと思うな。
Thank you.
何はともあれ本当に良かった。参加者も多いし、しっかりと盛り上がって。
Touko senpai cast her glance around the gym, visibly moved.
これが学生会で関わる最後の仕事だからね。これですっきりと終われそうだよ。
Okay, so from what I understood, she's a senior or a junior? I don't know. I forgot already. Doesn't matter. She's older than us. Hearing that makes the pain I suffered in my left hand worth it.
ありがとう。あ、そうだ。そういえばご褒美のことを忘れ
Please
てた
don't
ね。
say something degenerate. Oh yeah, the thing you mentioned earlier today. That completely slipped my mind. I was too busy thinking about the band performance.
気持ちはわかるけど、ちょっとひどいよ。お姉さんとの約束を忘れてたなんて。
I'm sorry. Didn't you only say that to encourage me though?
そんな風に思ってたの？それはますますひどい。
Oh.
確かに応援するつもりで言ったけど、嘘や冗談で言ったつもりはないよ。約束はちゃんと守りましたもん。
You mean you're seriously going to give me some kind of reward?
しっかり。と言っても、まだご褒美の内容は考えてないから、今すぐとはいけないけど。
No, really. You don't have to do anything for me. I'm already happy enough that we played our song without a hitch.
おやおや、本当にいいのかな？実は興味あるでしょ？お姉さんからのご褒美。
I usually skip this part.
あれあれ、黙り込んでしまいましたな。なんのかんのと言いながらも、星名くんも男の子よな。
A girl pull up on me like that in real life, I'm folding. I'm folding. You think I'm gonna be able to keep it together like this? Well, yeah, of course I'm gonna get an excited. Well, yeah, of course I'm going to get an excited. Excited when a hot older girl says she wants to give me a reward. How couldn't I? I'm getting excited in more ways than one. It's a joke I could never say out loud.
ああ、やらしい顔してる。やっぱり興味があるんじゃない。素直じゃないんだから。
You're teasing me again, aren't you?
ちょっぴりね。そんなに怒らないで。方便であろうとなんだろうと、約束は約束。左手をボロボロにしてまで私の依頼を遂げてくれたわけだから、その努力には応えるよ。
Well, I did it for myself too.
おっと、でもエッチなことはダメだよ。あくまで健全なところでね。
Well, at least she didn't say the degenerate thing as soon as I said it. I'll give her that. Well, if you really want to, then sure. Why not? There's no point in stubbornly refusing her.
よかった。私頑張るから。先輩、ちょっといいですか？
That's the lady I'm talking about. You're about to be maidenless.
すぐに行くよ。
Not that she was ever heard. I mean,
ごめんね。呼ばれちゃったから行かなくちゃ。
that's okay. Don't worry about me. Actually, I'm on the event staff too. I'll help you out if you need it.
いいよいいよ、気にしないで。今は演奏を終えたばっかりなんだから、ゆっくりしてて。さすがに片付けは手伝ってもらいたいけど、それまでは休んで。
Arigato, One-san. Okay, then I'll just do that.
また後でね。
A reward, huh? I wonder what it'll be. Seriously though, why is she acting so intimately? I mean, we're just schoolmates and in different years at that. Does she act this close with everyone? Oh, gee, I sure hope not. I hardly doubt it, but then does that mean she's in love with... No, of course not. I should never think like this. I don't recall ever getting that close to her. Man, just what is going through her head? I don't get what she's... Wait. Hold on a second. I really can't tell what she's thinking. We've been around each other a fair amount by this point, and we were even almost touching while studying, and yet I haven't once perceived her emotions. I can't remember this ever happening before. Is this the first time? Of course, I'm not capable of sensing the deeper, more complex emotions. But to spend this much time with someone and detect absolutely nothing? This has never happened before. Whoa, so that means she's holding on or carrying a lot of stuff that she has buried very deeply within her, which is pretty crazy to think about. I wonder what it could be. But it's not like my ability disappeared. I may not have felt anything once we started playing, but that's only because of how preoccupied I was. Then the reason doesn't lie with me, but with Touko-senpai? Maybe? That's my theory anyway. I've never met anyone else like her. How can this be? Okay, this is already getting interesting and the route just started. I like this already. How can this be? Who is she? That's a great question. All we know is she's a maiden that not so common route. Complete the common route. Yes! I did it. And look, there's her secret admirer right under her.
土曜は本当に楽しかったな。
ああ、俺もすっきりした。そうだよ。ああいう歓声を浴びたくてバンドを始めたんだよ。
Jeez, I almost turned off the entire set. Like the computer and everything, because I have a kill switch like right on my feet where my extension cord is. And yeah, very scary not doing that. Don't want to do that.
実際には全然そんなことなくてやめちゃったからな。なんとなく雰囲気で参加したけど、やってよかったよ。
私もすっごく気持ちよかった。
Okay, I was like, what happened to my timer? Just gotta make sure that it's doing its thing.
やだ、その言い方なんだかエロい。
What? That's not funny.
うわ、最低。
For real.
そんな冷たい目で見られると、昨日の歓声を浴びた時とはまた違った興奮が。
マジ引くわ。
Looks like I can sense their emotions just fine. Both of them were happy a moment ago. And then Karia got super grossed out and Kado didn't care.
星野くん、ぼーっとしてどうかした？
Oh, I'm just thinking to myself.
もしかしてベースを続けようか悩んでるとか？
Like heck I am. It was fun, but it was heck on my... Like hell I am. Like heck I am. It was fun, but it was heck on my fingers. I'm busy with the OC anyway. Like, if someone wanted me to perform for an event, I'd think about it, but no way I'm doing it by myself. It's just way too much.
そうなんだ。でもそれじゃあ何を考えてたの？
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? I mean girl. Boy? Girl? Boy? I'm kidding. Obviously she's a boy. Shiwa-san, could you shake my hand?
握手、それは構わないんだけど、なんでいきなり握手なの？
Shiwa-san looks confused but then goes ahead and shakes my hand anyway. Oh, her hand is so soft. I know I was the one who asked for this, but I'm starting to blush here.
そんなに顔を赤くされると、私まで照れちゃうんだけど。
What is he doing? Shiba-san's face grows just as red as mine. I can clearly sense her embarrassment, like it's flowing through her soft hand. This is definitely not just my own embarrassment I'm feeling. Which means Touko-senpai is the only person I can't sense the emotions of. Okay, I deducted correctly. I don't know why I second guessed it when it literally said, but I mean, I don't know. I just the self-doubt is very crippling. I don't know.
星野くん、
Oh, whoops. Sorry for asking you to do that. Just forget about it. It wasn't for any special reason. Oh, but it was.
なんだったの一体。というか大したことじゃないならこん
Wait.
な恥ずかしいことさせないでほしいな。
He could totally tell her about his abilities since she's a witch and she kinda is involved in all that supernatural stuffs. But I feel like that's the type of thing they would save for her route. Nobody say anything, okay? I might have just guessed the whole plot with her route. I didn't mean to embarrass you. That was more embarrassing than I expected a handshake to be. Anyway, I got what I needed. Thanks.
いえいえ、こんなことぐらいでお役に立てたならよかった。
Touko's case is really interesting then. Can't sense what she feels. That's actually kind of crazy. Like she a robot or something?
それでまだ握手は続けるの？
Oh, sorry. I hurriedly draw my hand back. The burning in my cheeks shows no sign of cooling down though. And what's more,
さっきの意味ありげな雰囲気は一体何だったんだ？
さあ、なんだろう。でも握手しながら二人で
mighty
見つめ合った
sus.
りして、
I hear you.
なんか怪しいよね。
Stop it. This is Touko route. I swear it's nothing like that. I'm gonna go grab something to drink.
いってらっしゃい。
逃げたぞ。
逃げたね。というか、本当に何だったの？なんかもてあそばれたような気分なんだけど。
I pretend not to hear them and run off with my tail tucked between my legs. I think he means caught. I do not need them staring at me right now. I really don't want to go back to class. I sigh as my drink, a smoothie, clunks out of the vending machine.
どうしたの？ため息なんてついて。
Whoa!
そんなに驚かなくても。お姉さんなんだかショック。
Yes. Oh, no, not at all. I was just thinking to myself.
考え事？星野くんってよく驚くよね。私が最初に会った時もこんな風に驚いてた気がするよ。
Yeah, actually, I remember that. That happened back when I went to the OC's club room to return Ayachi-san's student ID. I didn't feel anyone's presence, so I was completely startled when she spoke to me. Ah, that's it. That's when he should have realized that he didn't feel at all from her. Ooh, I haven't been able to read Touko-senpai's emotions once since we first met. That's why I get so surprised when she suddenly speaks to me. Normally I can sense when someone's nearby, but not with her. Very interesting.
また考え事？
So, what are you doing here, senpai?
もちろん飲み物を買いに来たんだよ。
Oh, sorry. I'm blocking your eye.
別にいいよ。1分1秒を争ってるわけでもないんだし。
I slide away from the vending machine. Touko-senpai slots a 100 yen coin into it and then immediately selects a Yogurt.
おいしい。この酸味が好きなんだよね。星野くんはミックスジュース？
I was in the mood for something sweet.
ミックスジュースも美味しいよね。でも甘みとフルーツのイメージでなんかカロリー高めな気がしちゃうんだよね。
Actually, this one doesn't have that many calories. And I don't think you have anything to worry about with your weight in the first place.
そんなことないよ。だって綾地さんみたいな方が理想的じゃない？
Oh? Really? You two are already pretty close though. I think it's just a matter of personal taste at that point.
まあ真似したところで慣れないとは分かっているんだけどね。そういうのって骨格とかも影響してくるし。
In my opinion, I don't see any need for you to change at all. You're fine the way you are.
そう？お世辞と分かっていてもそう言われると嬉しいものだね。
I wasn't just being polite though. But would following up here be overkill?
それで？
Huh? So what?
だから何を考えてたの？悩み事ならお姉さんが話を聞くよ。
Worried about why I can't feel anything from you. Are you a robot? What'd you do to Touko? Oh, it's nothing that serious.
心配しなくても、これぐらいでパーティーのご褒美をチャラにしようだなんて思っていないから、気軽に相談してくれていいんだよ。ほら、部活の先輩だし、元学生会会長だし、どんな問題でもドーンと来なさい。
That's a good excuse to talk to you.
でも性的なものはちょっと苦手かも。
Again with that.
お姉さん、そういう経験がないから。
Freaking horn dog. Oh, is that so? It's not like I thought she'd be a pro at it, but she really is popular. Come to think of it though, I haven't ever heard about her going out with anyone before. I appreciate the offer, but I'm fine. It's really nothing.
そっか、残念。ここぞとばかりに年上
Senior.
ぶるつ
Okay,
もりだっ
senior,
たのに
senior,
な。
senior, senior. Anyway, you decided to fully join the OC, huh?
今までずっと学生会で働いてきたから、なんだか時間を持て余しちゃって。
Okay. So, the entire harem, except Wakana, is in the OC.
でも今さら学生会に顔を出すと、小志さんたちも迷惑だろうしね。
I don't think Koshiji-san would mind at all.
まあそうかもしれないけど、その優しさに甘えて学生会に出入りするのはあまりにも無神経じゃない？
It's good that you're conscious of that.
この意味、
Aware? Conscious?
星野
Conscious
くん
of
な
it,
らわかるはずだよね。
yeah. Sorry. That was thoughtless of me.
怒ってはないよ。ただ線はもう引いたから、そこを私の方から無遠慮に越えちゃうのは良くないと思うの。そうじゃなくてもやっぱり引退した先輩がうろうろしてちゃやりづらいだろうしね。
Boy, it is currently 9:17 and it is way past my bedtime. I'm currently clocked out by like 9:30 or 10. Or a lot sooner, 9. Or 8:45 if I'm really tired. So please excuse my yawning. Please excuse the yawning. So then you chose the OC?
もしかして邪魔だったかな？
Not at all. I'm sure Yachi-san and the others are delighted to have you.
誰かの悩みを解決させるのはいいことだよね。
Yeah, I think so too.
だからおかけのお手伝いをしたいと思ってたの。もし必要なら星野くんの悩みもと思ったんだけど、悩みじゃないのなら仕方ない。でも何かあったら相談してくれていいからね。
Yeah, of course I will.
いつでも待ってる。とまあそれはそれとしてご褒美の方も考えていかないとね。何がいいかな？
Anything?
星野くんの希望を聞いてもいいんだけど。
How about a huge chocolate chip cookie?
若い男の子のヒッチなお願いなんて要求されても
Alrighty, that's
困
enough.
るしね。
That's enough of you and the rewards that are naughty. I don't want a naughty reward. I want a chocolate chip cookie. I don't have the guts to ask her something like that directly.
じゃあ直接じゃなければお願いしてたかもしれない。
Excuse me, who's the reward for? Is it for you or for me? Because it's kind of sounding like it's for you. Well, I am a guy, and it does interest me, so.
本当に素直だね。そういう素直なところ私好きだよ。
Again with the delay. He went like.
とそろそろお昼休みも終わりだね。それじゃあ教室に戻らないと。星名くんも遅れないようにね。
Okay. Yeah, take care.
じゃあまた部活の時間に。
Touko-senpai gives me a light wave before going back to class. This is the first time I've been unable to sense someone else's emotions, isn't it? So then, is that why my heart skipped a beat when Touko-senpai said that she loves that about me? That really took me by surprise. He went like... Until now, I've always been able to detect when people are joking, flattering me, or simply lying. That's why I've never gotten flustered before. Oh. What did Touko-senpai mean when she said that. Oh boy, here it starts. Does she like me? She looked at me this way. But she said this about me. Oh no, she must like me. Wait, no, she doesn't like me. No, but she does. I know that feel. She's always provocative and making dirty jokes. Though, wait a minute. I get the feeling her dirty side is all I ever think about whenever I talk to her. Why have I only just noticed it? Crap, this is bad. Now that I've realized that, I'm afraid to talk to her again. What if I accidentally say something that offends or hurts her? How am I supposed to deal with this uncertainty? Though actually, isn't this just normal? Everyone else lives their lives without always knowing how everyone around them feels. That's what I've always wanted. What I found myself giving up on without even realizing. To be the same as everyone else. To be normal. Oh, I could see why that could be triggering for him too. Because normally he knows how everybody feels. Oh crap, I gotta get back to class. Dang. That's an interesting... I really like this already. This is cool. Schoolgirl D? What happened to A, B, and C? I don't remember him.
すみません。あれはあくまであの時限りのピンチヒッターですから。
完成と称賛、気持ちよかったっしょ。あれをもっとたくさん広い舞台で浴びたいと思わない？あやちさんならそれができる。
そう言ってもらえるのは嬉しいんですが、本当にごめんなさい。やっぱり人前に出るのは苦手ですから。
そっか、なら仕方ない。ああ、てっぺんに行けると思ったんだけどな。でももし気が変わって歓声と称賛を浴びたいと思ったら、まず最初に私に声をかけて。約束だからね。
わかりました。
That was a yawn. The girl leaves the room after making her promise with Ayachi-san. I get where she was coming from. Snagging Ayachi-san as your vocalist would be hitting the jackpot. They'd become famous in no time with her, as long as the musicians backing her had the right stuff. Too bad the person in question doesn't want to do so.
もう本当に疲れました。
お疲れ様。はい、お茶。これでも飲んで心を落ち着けて。あ、暑いから気をつけてね。
ありがとうございます、戸隠先輩。おいしい。
Exhausted, Ayachi-san blows on her tea to cool it down before taking a sip.
今日はこれで3人目ですね。バンドの誘いに来た人は。
I was thinking about something. So, I don't know if you guys are familiar with... Nah, you guys have to be, or a few of you have to be familiar with Markiplier. There's a video that he uploaded probably like 2 weeks ago now, and I just saw it, called Kiosk. It's a game where... It's a horror game where you're serving burgers, hot dogs, food, and blah, 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 blah. And I was just thinking about how he was throwing ingredients around and throwing coffee and food at the customers. Not only he would throw hot dogs, he would throw glizzies across the room onto the grill, and then after preparing it, he would throw the freaking glizzy at the customer. And I was just like, my brain just started thinking about like like imagining a scenario where Togakushi throws a tea at Tayachi. I don't know why that came to mind, but it just reminded me of that. I really hope at least one of you guys know what I'm talking about.
教室で声をかけてきた人も含めると、もう少しいるよ。そうなんですか？うわ、本当に大変そう。
I gotta go back now because I forgot for laughing so much. She sipped. The sip exhausted Ayachi-san blows on her tea to cool it down before taking a sip. That makes 3 times today someone coming to ask you to join her band, Meguri said. Tsumugi, and there were even more people who asked her in our classroom. Really? Whoa, that's crazy. Okay, sorry guys.
褒めてもらえるのは嬉しいんですが、もう少しゆっくりさせてほしいです。
まあまあ、それだけバンドが素晴らしかったってことじゃない。
それ自体は光栄なことで嬉しく思っているんですが、なんだか精神的に疲れてしまって。
Just looking at her makes me feel tired too. They'll all give up soon as they realize you're not interested, Ayachi-san. In fact, I'm sure it'll be a lot calmer tomorrow even. The party's still fresh in everyone's minds.
そうだとありがたいんですが。
今日はそろそろ終わりにしませんか？ねね先輩、顔も声もかなり辛そうです。もうすぐ特別棟を閉める時間になるから相談しに来る人もいないだろうしね。
There you have it, Ayachi-san. It's call of the day so you can take it easy.
わかりました。すみませんが今日はそうさせてもらいます。
人を助けるのは大切だけど、そのために自分の体調を崩すのは良くないからね。私が責任を持って後片付けと戸締まりをしておくから、綾地さんはもう帰っていいよ。
お言葉に甘えてもいいですか？
うん、任せて。
それではお先に失礼します。
お疲れ様。ゆっくり休んで。待って、ちょっと心配だから一緒に帰るよ。あ、自分もついていきます。先輩はどうしますか？
I feel bad making Togaku-senpai tied up by herself, so I'll stay and help her out. Shiba-san's there, so she'll be able to help out Ayachi-san if she has a fit anyway.
ラジャーです。じゃあお先に。
Yeah, see you later.
また明日ね。
Yay, alone time. Yay. Her being weird. Togaku-senpai and I see Ayachi-san off as she goes to get some well-deserved rest. Shiba and Inaba-san's sons. Shiba-san and Inaba-san accompany her on either side, supporting her as she goes.
放課後の部室で二人きりだね。
I really can't tell what Togaku-senpai is thinking. Her suggestive way of talking always makes me feel so awkward. Could you stop teasing me like that?
あれあれ、私はただ単に事実を口にしただけなのに。
You know what you said, and you clearly did it on purpose.
そう言いながらも顔が赤いよ。
I'm not used to stuff like this. Go easy on me, please.
ごめん、時間も遅いし鍵を閉めちゃおうか。
Yeah, let's. But before that, could I have a moment?
特に急いではないから大丈夫だよ。あ、もしかして相談事かな？
It's more of a request, I guess.
星名くんが私に？ああ、もしかしてご褒美の件？何かしてほしいことができたの？ヨガス、星名くんのお願いを聞きましょう。ほれほれ、正直に言ってみ。お姉さんに何をしてほしいのかな？
Or just like to talk for a minute, if you don't mind.
話って今こうして話をしてるじゃない。それとも性の話？あ、まさかベッドの上でとか言っちゃう？やん、エッチ。
Could you please cut it out with the dirty jokes? I don't want any kind of special conversation. Certainly not one about sexy time. I just want us to talk normally so I can learn more about you. I mean, yes, there is a reason I want to talk to you, but we don't have to talk about anything specific. Normal conversation will do just fine, really.
なんか真面目な雰囲気だね。ごめんね、いつも茶化すようなことを言っちゃって。
No, it's fine. I mean, I know this is a bit out of the blue.
でも急にどうしたの？私のことなんて知ってどうするの？
Well, you see, there's no big reason behind it. It's just, we're in the same club, but I barely know anything about you. When I realized that, it started to bother me and made me want to do something about it.
そっか。
So I just thought we could hang out together a little, or something. Did that come off more seriously than I intended? I don't really know any other way to say it though.
どうしようかな。
So, is that a no then?
話をすること自体は全然問題ないよ。嫌だなんて思ってない。
Oh, well, that's good. Touko-senpai doesn't seem put off by my proposal. What a relief. My heart was about to pound out of my chest. I was worrying so much about her saying no. Why do you sound so troubled, though?
だって話をするぐらいなら別にご褒美じゃなくてもいいでしょ。そんなの普通のことだもん。だからご褒美とは違う気がして。あ、じゃあこうしよっか。今度の休みに外で話をしよう。二人っきりで。
Huh? Just the two of us?
そう、二人っきり。ゆっくり話すにはその方がいいでしょ。
Do you mean like... That's what you call a date, right?
デートになるのかな。食事してお話しして男と女が二人きりで外で会うんだから、デートといっても差し支えはないかもね。
The smile on Touko-senpai's face doesn't falter for a moment. It's a serious proposition. She's not just teasing me here. She's so unlike me. I know that she just means all of this as a friend, that she's not thinking about the implications. But a date with Touko-senpai, huh?
そういうことでいい？
I don't know, man. Is that really the case? Yeah, sounds great.
じゃあ決まり。バンド演奏の成功のご褒美にお姉さんとデートって言うと傲慢だけどね。
No, I don't think you did at all. Thank you very much, senpai.
なんのということでよろしくお願いします。
Oh, great. Our fellow friend that has a crush on you is gonna like this. I'm looking forward to it, too. A date with Touko-senpai. It's still a while away and all we've been doing is talking. Right. I'm just going to hang out and chat with Touko-senpai so I can find out more about this mysterious, unreadable person. She doesn't think it's anything special anyway. At least, I don't think she does. We're just meeting up somewhere together to talk. There's no reason to be nervous. I know that, but still, I'm so nervous. Being the only guy in the study group made me nervous too, but I could just think of that as an extension of my club activities. This time, however, things are different. The two of us are going out, and it has nothing to do with the OC. Whoa, this is the real deal. An actual real date. A date. A date, huh? Do I even have any good date clothes? I take a quick panic look through my clothes, but only find some t-shirts and overshirts. Everything I own is a variation of the same boring outfit. I have to buy some clothes, right? But what do I get? I have no idea. What's even fashionable these days? Ask Meguru. What can I wear that won't make Touko-senpai feel embarrassed to be seen with me? Uh-oh. Getting self-conscious now, are we? Oh, that's cool. They don't show the 5 maidens anymore. Cool. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. I mean, I already saw that they didn't do the 5 maidens already, but I like how they switch it up. Right? They switched it up. So tired. I stayed up most of the night worrying about all sorts of random crap. And so here I am, a shambling zombie who's no closer to solving their problems. This sounds like a job for the OC. Hey.
朝からこんなところでどうしたんだ?
Just thinking about things.
悩みならおかけんの仲間に相談に乗ってもらえばいいんじゃないのか?
That's what I said. If it was a normal problem, I would. But this is a matter of pride. I can't talk to girls about this.
ほほう、何やら面白そうな、もとい興味深そうな話ですな。ならば同じ男である俺が相談に乗ろうじゃありませんか。
Huh? With you? Kaido?
何その失礼な反応。言ってみなくちゃわかんないじゃん。ほら、ドラムの件だって知らなかったじゃないか。
Yeah, bro. Is he your bro or not? Talk to him. That's true. Kaido's actually really good at socializing. He sure is. He can get along with anyone and he never seems to run out of things to talk about. He was even in a band. Now that I think about it, why isn't he more popular?
真面目に考
'Cause it's
えてやるから
kinda weird.
話してみろって。ほら、カモンカモン。
Nah, but for real, why isn't he more popular? He's a little weird, but he's actually a really cool cat. You're being awfully nice today.
修二がそんな風に悩むなんて珍しいからな。どんな悩みなのか気になる。
Oh, sounds like you're just trying to get the tea then. You're really enjoying this, huh?
多少はでも基本的には心配してるぞ。笑って終わりにするつもりはない。
Okay, for sure.
ちゃんと俺なりの意見は言うか
Fair
ら。
enough. The whole reason I'm hesitant is that I know you'll laugh at me. But just worrying about this on my own won't get me anywhere. We still have a bit of time before class. Let's go somewhere else. I explained how Touko Senpai said she'd give me a reward for doing so well at the Halloween party, and how that reward has turned into something of a date. So the problem is, I have no idea what I'm gonna do on the date.
デートか。なるほどな。ふむ。
He's not laughing, see? He's laughing! Why?
今時中学生でも悩まないぞ。
Why do I feel like I'm the one getting laughed at? What the freak? I'm playing. I'm getting too like. I forget I'm not him. You know. I'm taking this character thing too serious. Hold on. Let me. What? I thought you weren't gonna laugh.
いや、悪い悪い。ついな。まさかお前の悩みがデートだとは思わなくてさ。
He really had me fooled there. I was like, yeah, he's a bro. He wouldn't laugh. He laughed. But I think that's what any bro would do. I think a lot of people worry about dates, actually. Kawakami-kun worried about his. I think it's perfectly normal for someone our age to worry about their first date.
まあな。笑いはしたけど、お前の気持ちはちゃんとわかる。いやー、俺も初めて女の子と遊びに行くときは緊張したもんよ。その日のためにわざわざ新しい服を買ったりしてな。でも着慣れないから失敗したりとかしてよ。
Horribly. Why? So, do you think I should dress up properly for a date?
どうだろうな。身なりに気をつけた方がいいのは事実だが、特別高級品で着飾る必要もないしな。特に修二の場合あれだろ。形式上デートに当てはまるだけで深い意味もないんだろ。正式に付き合ってるわけでもないんだから。
Yeah, you're right. My main goal here is to talk to Touko Senpai some more. I want to find out why it is I can't sense her emotions. If there's a tangible reason for that, then it just might help me manage my ability.
重要なのは相手との組み合わせだと思うぞ。極端な例だが、片方が軽いカジュアルで片方がお堅いフォーマルだとバランスが良くないだろ。
Yeah, that's true. Especially for people our age.
ヨレヨレの T シャツ、汚いジーパンにサンダルとかさすがにきついけど、清潔にしてれば普通でいいって。重く考えすぎるのもどうかと思うぞ。
I see. Kyle seems like he knows what he's talking about. If anything, getting worked up over this will just embarrass Touko Senpai.
服よりも重要なのは一緒にいる時のお前の態度だ。
It's not like I'm planning on being rude or anything.
そう思うだろ。なんだったらかっこよく相手をリードしておしゃれなカフェでお茶でも飲んでとか思うだろ。実際はそんなにうまくいくもんじゃねえの。だいたい服装で悩むような男がちゃんとリードできるわけないだろ。
Well, I can't say anything to that.
楽しく会話を続けることは結構難易度高いんだぞ。あと他にもいろいろな気遣いがいるんだぞ。歩幅とかカバンを持つとか、そういうのって全部慣れだからな。失敗して覚えてのトライアル&エラーだよ。
Right.
だから余計にお前のことが心配だ。お前今までトライしてこなかっただろう、人付き合いに。
I guess you're right.
圧倒的に経験値のないお前がいきなり戸隠先輩とデートなんて。
Excuse me?
いやー、心配すぎて夜も眠れそうにないわ。だからデートの様子を見に行っていい？あ、ちゃんと隠れてるからさ。
No way in heck.
チェ、まあ仕方ない。
I told you this was nothing special. Why would you want to come and watch something that's not even romantic?
お前は勘違いしている。色気なんて勝手に出るもんじゃない。出させるものなんだよ。
I think we should add like a pound of salt to what he just said.
たとえ意識されてない相手だとしても、自分を意識させるようにするのがデートというものだ。
You're strangely persuasive, you know that? Well, I just want us to have fun while we're together. I just have to make sure the conversation doesn't run dry.
最初はそれぐらいでいいかもな。あれもこれもって欲張るのは失敗しやすい。無理に会話をして空回りとか、勝手にうるさくするのも問題なのを覚えておけよ。
This dating stuff seems pretty rough. Tough. And it's Touko-senpai I'm going out with, of all girls. It'll be just the two of us alone, and here I thought all the guys at school finding out about me being part of the OC would be bad. So then, Kaido, what's the best way to strike up a conversation with someone you don't know that well?
時と場所とシチュエーションにもよるんだが、そうだな。まずは目の前のものを話題にすれば。
A good old icebreaker, I see.
喫茶店にいるなら、コーヒーとか紅茶とか、とりあえず目に入ったものを話題にしながら、相手の興味がどこにあるのかを探っていくかな。
Oh, I see. I've always been able to tell if the person I'm talking to is interested in what I'm saying, but I can't do that with Touko-senpai. Normally, you'd have to guess from your partner's actions and tone. This is tough. I've been relying on my ability all this time, but this is how it goes for normal people. I like this route. So far, I like this.
言ったろ？トライアル&エラーだって。ま、とにかくやってみることだ。
Right. I can't back down now. I've just gotta go for it. Start by simulating a few conversations in my head. You know, you sound really experienced with the stuff. And really reliable too. Have you already, done the deed?
俺はまだ童貞だぜ。大切に、ここぞという時のために取ってあるからな。
Ah, so he's the kind of guy who hoards all the items in RPGs until the very end. Though, is that actually something you need to save in the first place?
童貞でもな、たちの悪い女と一度でも付き合えば、いろいろと学ぶもんなんだよ。その経験だけで結構成長するもんだぞ。それぐらい、辛い目に遭うこともあるんだよ。
Oh yeah, tell us about it. Wow, sounds rough. If something like that ever happens again, feel free to come to the OC.
そういう時が来たらよろしく。
You're not gonna tell us? Bruh, why are you even bringing it up?
サノバビッチ。
Alright, I was hoping it would end soon because I just hit 1 hour on my timer. Just 1 hour. Just barely over an hour. Not even an hour and 1 minute, just an hour. This is perfect.
セーブ画面だよ。
Yeah. I think this was a very, 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 very solid dent into Touka's route. I was contemplating mid-video if I should end it at 50-something minutes or just go all the way to an hour, but I'm glad I let it go a little longer, because we got it at a good end. Not like last episode where I ended it 5 minutes before the common route ends, But whatever, that's all water under the bridge or whatever, or something like that. Man, I'm liking this route already. This whole thing about being unable to read Touka is very, very interesting. Has me intrigued. Has piqued my interest. Can't wait to see what we learn about Touka and what this means for the main character's ability, because it's either she's so disconnected and she's buried all her feelings and stuff, or there's something that's happening in his ability where he's just unable to do that. I want to believe that she's not magical or has some sort of special ability, but who knows? She may just also be magical in some way. I don't know. Either way, I'm looking forward to it, very much so. And again, I can't believe we are already on the first route of this game. This game has been so freaking cool. And once again, I'll say it again. In each episode, I realize a little more why people really like this game and why you guys have been telling me to play it for so long. I believe I was getting told to play this game back when I was still playing Cafe Stella. And that was like 2-3 years ago. So I'm like, man, that's a wall of you guys telling me to play this game. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please let me know that by hitting that like and subscribing if you haven't already done so. And I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, until next time.